Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream with Mint Market. We are back today with another analysis and demo trading session. I will try to give you my opinion and my analysis about the market, and I will also try to find some trades which I will execute live on a demo account in front of you guys. And also feel free, if someone is watching, to ask questions via chat. And let me remind you real quick that you should not, this is no trade or investment advice, so do not risk any money, any real money on what's being said and shown here. For your safety, you can lose money. And yeah, we have news in approximately 4 minutes. We have news. Let's start with the economic calendar. So at 10 a.m. New York time, we have existing home sales. So news are ahead. And up front, let's see what the news is bringing. But I'd favor higher prices today. So I favor a bullish day today. That's what I'd like to see. I think on a higher time frame, market structure is still bullish. We had a bearish week yesterday, but I would like to see higher bullish prices. Today, ideally. Might be wrong, but that's my narrative I'm going into this trading day today. So, and if you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe our channel. That helps us to continue doing what we're doing. And you can also follow us on Twitter, on Mint Markets, where I post streaming links and also some news and some trade ideas, sometimes some updates. So stay in touch if you like. We have seen a nice reaction from the fair value gap here. 6 pips already. And would be nice to see some continuation here. But we have to be careful. We're already in a premium. We're above the New York midnight price and above the 8:30 opening price. So we are already in a premium. So we need to be careful that we don't chase price here. This was a potential trade entry here on the 5-minute fair value gap here. Nice one. And so far we have seen a reaction of that fair value gap. Let's see what the news in 1 minute, what the news do in 1 minute. 4 o'clock Austrian time, 10 o'clock New York AM, 10 AM New York time, and we will see if we get the continuation of that, or if that might be a short-term high, taking out all the liquidity above and goes back for sell stops. That's not what I'm favoring, but that's what can happen. Of course, if we don't find strength here now, if we don't find continuation and energetic continuation, we might also see a run for sell stops as well. Just for outlining purpose, not saying that this is going to happen now, but here we have potential sell stops to be rated if we break lower from here and if we cannot find strength and energy now. Then these sell stops might be in danger. Again, for my trade idea, I would have favored higher prices, but let's see. What we get. Okay, so far at least we are holding ground. These blue lines here, that's the new week opening gap from July 7th. So if we are in fact bullish, that should act as support. So far we are seeing the blue line kind of acting as support, and we will see if we have a sustained continuation of that. We have a little fair value gap here. So far very choppy here. So what I would like to see is an energetic move up, creating a fair value gap ideally, where we could potentially enter along. That would be my ideal scenario for today. Let's see if we get something like that. So far, a little bit lethargic. We have another fair value gap here on the 1 minute. And now we have a breakout. Now we have a breakout leading to a potential bullish update as I'd like to see it. Here we have a potential fair value gap in the making. But we are pretty much in a premium already, so it's not ideal to take an entry here. But I will take one now. I will take an entry here. And we will put the tight stop here. And we will make it. Let's define the target. So So the stop is below the second fair value gap, so it can go lower, but it should not if we see a continuation here. And also what I'm watching here is the bullish order block here. So that should hold if I'm correct and we are in fact bullish. That should hold. And for the maximum range, I'm going for the daily gap here. I think ultimately we could be going to this gap as well. we will see what we get. So now we're back to the order block here. We're back into this fair value gap here. It's a potential level of support here. Another level of support here. Should hold price up if I'm in fact correct. And it's going down a lot. That's not so good to see. We have this fair value gap now here. That's why my stop is below that one. Shouldn't go any further in my opinion from here. So the reaction is not good so far. Don't really like it. Should be holding price up a little bit more. Ideally. Ideally. Okay, the reaction now is a little bit better. That reaction is in fact better. So, had to manage my live trade as well. I entered the trade as well with my live account in the background. So, that's why I was a little bit distracted. Sorry for that. And so far, it's going pretty well. This was the last line of defense, in my opinion, and we have seen some reaction of that, which is good. We had a stop run here, a little 1 minute stop run here, broke the structure, retraced into the last fair value gap, which is pretty much below which is definitely below the 50% level, and looks like we're expanding from here. We are about to break the next high here, which is good. I want this green candle to close above the previous red candle here. That would be good for us bulls here. We are back above this. So the down close candle acted as support here, which is good, and we traded, didn't find any support in this 2 minute, but in this 1 minute lower gap, and I will widen. I will increase my stop a little bit here. I don't want this low being taken out again after we basically took out this high again. So let's see. I got a better fill with my live account than with my demo account. So my demo account entry was pretty early and aggressive in hindsight, but we'll manage the position from here. I think we have still some upside potential. What we have to remember is that we're already, so new positions here is questionable. We are already in a premium here. Who knows how high we will go. Now we took out that high, and that's why I will take 2 contracts off here, and I will put my stop further up. So we made some gain today. Trade is not 100% risk free now, but the risk is very bearable today already. So still in our long trade. We have taken out this high, so I don't want to see this high taken out now. I want the trade to stay strong from here, not retrace too far. We have a fair value gap here that should support price. Another fair value gap here, and we really should not take out this high. But again, the price action at the moment is not so easy. Hmm. Very sluggish the price today. Bodies should ideally close above this fair value gap. In an ideal world, we have touched this red candle again, this bullish order block, and ideally this candle closes above 5621. That would be good for us as bulls here. Since price is so sluggish, I think I will will take another partial off here because now we're risk free. We're almost 400 demo dollars in plus here, and for today, and if I would be stopped out, I would still end up in a plus here, and we will leave the rest on for target hit. So here we have 8 handles profit target, and we will see how this trade pans out from here. So we can just relax and let the position either hit its target or stop us out. In hindsight, the best trade entry would have been here, also according to my model. We had a stop run here, broke the market structure twice. We traced into a discount here below the 50% level in a fair value gap. So in hindsight, this would have been the ideal entry here, going for over 10 pips. We were a little bit late to the party, but we're still profitable no matter the outcome, and we will just see if we can still carve something out of that trade. So far, price action is pretty choppy, and there's nothing else we can do except wait. And it's kind of getting a little bit boring if the trade doesn't really want to move. However, it is what it is, I guess. Let me check the NQ real quick. took out the high as well, but it's also not really bullish at the moment, also struggles. What about the dollar index? Dollar index moving up, which makes it probably a little bit harder for the indices to rally. But I think we will just stick to the trade. Again, whatever happens, we are making money today, and maybe we can make a little bit more if it goes to our target. Very, very choppy. Another fair value gap here on the 2-minute, which kept price so far, and even a lower one on the 1-minute here, which we saw a reaction of that so far. Tricky one, tricky one. I think we're still have the chance to go higher from here. I think the trade still might pay us, but it's a nerve-wracking one. And it's very boring if you want to have quick money. seems like our stop is going to get hit. That's it. That's a stop out. No further upside for now. All right. Not the best outcome. Still positive on the day, even though it's just $100. However, price still not really attractive today. So let's see what we get. But look at that chip chop, very hard to trade. And now it looks like we get a retracement. We broke through this fair value gap here. We broke through the 1 minute fair value gap here. And we took out the low here, where definitely some liquidity rested. We're even going for the next one. However, we entered here, got a little bit, took three partials off above the high here, or close to the high, and then got stopped out on the remaining balance, and are up $100 today. Nothing very exciting, but at least still up. Profit is profit. We took out some sell side liquidity here. And it's hard now. What I think we have this price swing here. We might go back to the middle of, we might take out this low, we might go back to the blue line to 5,615. Here we might go higher from here as well, possible. In my opinion, not totally off the card, off the table. But we might also have seen a reversal here and go for the sell side liquidity here, because everybody who tried to go long since the market opened has their stop now here. We have here retail support. So might just stop somewhere here and go higher again. Which is unfortunately low resistance because we have a lot of price action here, so it would need a lot of strength to go back up above here, or we could just have a market make a sell model, go lower from here, take out sell side liquidity here. Ooh, Jesus. Seems like I'm tired. From here it's really 50-50 in my opinion. There is both scenarios possible. I could see it like reverse from here, make another higher high through all this price action. I could also see it accumulate here and then go lower and take out the sell side liquidity here. This is a little bit of a lower resistance liquidity run here. It would need more energy to go back above here. But at this point, I think it's really not very high probability, so I don't want to take a trade here, to be honest. Not very confident taking another trade here at the very moment. I could see a short here as well. I think we're likely to go lower and go for this sell side liquidity here. We had a high, a low, a higher high. We took out the buy side here. We have a fair value gap here, so the entry, trade entry is here, was here, and all the remaining liquidity is down here. So I think we could reasonably see a run lower here. To take out these equal lows here. We've taken out this low here now, which is not too important in my opinion. I think the real liquidity is down here, so that's a potential draw in my opinion. think we will go lower and take out this lows here now. The ideal trade entry, which I didn't want to take or which I saw too late, was here. That would be a very nice trade actually, here, to go for this lows here. But I was not too convinced because I had a bullish bias, but doesn't seem like we have a strong bullish bias today. Anyways, that's how it is. Sometimes you miss it. We are back into the opening range gap here. And here is the liquidity here. And as expected, we are going lower and lower. Unfortunately, no trade entry here. Trade entry, perfect trade entry would have been here. Stop would have been 5 pips approximately. And target 10 pips. That's a nice trade indeed. These days I miss too many trades for my liking. I see them, but I'm not fully convinced, or I'm too slow and I miss them, and in hindsight it annoys me a lot. And I missed one trade on Monday. I missed a good 2 trades today. One was here with over 10 pips, and another one was here, another 10 pips. So I really do miss too many trades at the moment, and that's annoying. I think still we will take out these equal lows. There's too much liquidity down there. Would make no sense to keep the liquidity intact here. So I think we will drive down here. And here we go. Here we go. Almost there. Almost there. And I think once we took out this liquidity here, I'll turn the stream off. we have swept already the low kind of, but I would like to see a little bit more. I think I would like to see a complete run through that. It's just not not totally, just a little bit too shallow. I think we should go a little bit, we should really take out this liquidity more significantly. Okay, we still have not taken out the sell side liquidity here, or we have taken it out kind of, but not as clear as I would have liked to see. And it looks like so far that we are already reversing. Interesting. So the liquidity here remains intact so far. We have a 1-minute market structure shift here. So looks like they are not fully taking out the liquidity here. Looks like the liquidity remains intact like this. That is surprising, at least so far. We have reached the premium high of the opening range gap, so let's see if we see a reaction there or if we just go through. At the moment it really looks like we are going through. That's enough of a rate. Seemingly, and we're already going higher. have a fair value gap here and also here. That should support price if we are in fact bullish. The 3-minute is also here forming. Yeah. So seems like that's it. There's nothing I want to take, no trade I want to take on right now. We have still the sell side liquidity kind of intact here with these low, low, low. It has been taken out kind of on the 50-minute. It took out the bodies but didn't take the sell side liquidity out fully, so it remains to be seen if we have just a short-term reversal here and go back again, or if we if that's it for now. No hard opinion. In my opinion right now, kind of missed. We took a trade which was kind of break even, just small profit. The good trade, we missed the good trade entry here, and we missed the good short trade entry here to the downside. That's how it is sometimes. I hope you still liked the analysis, and I hope you got something out of this. You liked the live stream. Please, if you liked it, support us, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also feel free to follow us on X here. And yeah, I will try to be back tomorrow.